Okay, so there's a little feature that I think is really, really handy. They just added it into After Effects that you'll find to be very, very useful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take let's take your name layer and just put it on top. In fact, why don't we rearrange these so they fit in terms of the vertical stacking? So animation would be next for me, and then the line, and then 11th grade, and then the school is last. Okay, so just because it looks the same, same in the layers, the timeline as it is we see visually here. So I'm going to take the top layer here with my name, and I'm going to go to the Effects and Presets panel and type in hue, and we're going to get hue once again. And I'm just going to double click on that, and so now watch the name here. I'm going to scrub this just to change the color of it. Okay, so fine. So cool. We have an effect changing the hue of it, as opposed to going to the text layer instead of going to the character panel over here and then changing the font color. That's not what I want to do, because I want to be able to animate it. And you can see here we can actually animate this later on. So okay, so then I'm going to take that. You can see that name here, and if you type in E, it'll tell you what effect you have applied to that layer. So I'm going to select that effect layer. I'm not going to copy it. I'm not going to go Command C. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the edit window, and I have this copy with link properties. Very, very handy. So you select that one, and then you click on the other layer. So click on the second one, and then shift click the last one, and then you do a normal paste, Command V. So now if you type an E for all of those, it'll show you that it has hue and saturation for all of them, and they all change to that color. The beauty of this copy with property links is that the master guy, this one here, this effect on this layer now is the master controller for all the other ones. So watch what happens when I go to the top layer and I change the hue here. They all change because the properties are linked. And the so what's really happening in the background is if you select all the layers and type EE, it creates expressions, JavaScripts that says, all right, whatever is happening on the layer Leo F, basically copy it. But you don't have to type any of this out. That's what's happening in the background. So if that scares you, just type an E. EE shows you all that. A regular E just shows you just what effect is being applied. So if you want an effect, the properties of one effect to cascade down to all the other ones and have one controller for them all, that's how you should use this particular copy with property links option. Now we could animate that too. So for example, let's turn on the stopwatch for channel range. So there it is. And then move our playhead to somewhere new in time, and then scrub this to a different color. Okay. And then let's watch the animation. They should all change color together. There you go. Okay. Pretty handy. That is a really cool one that they just added recently.